Mics are unmuted. We should be live.
Hello.
Wasabi, everybody.
Let me make sure. That's me leaving my sound on.
Oh, well, look at that. Anyway, what do you call it? We are live and uncut right now. We've got about a half an hour with you guys. We're running a little late, but we'll spend some time, hang out for a bit, and anybody who pops in, drop some messages in the comment section, and we will definitely respond. Right this minute, I am in the middle of something, so I am going to be paying attention to this for just 2 minutes, and then I'll be back and hanging with everybody.
There we go.
What he said.
So how's everybody doing?
Good. Great.
Okay.
Dandy.
Tired, long day.
That's awesome. Okay, so how's everybody's weekend?
It's all right. Quiet. Well, not really quiet. I had to move my washer and dryer out of my laundry room, raise the floor about 2.5 inches, and then put them back. So,
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Steve the Builder. Not Bob the Builder, Steve the Builder.
Steve the Builder, can you fix it?
Nope.
Yes, he can.
Well, I mean,
I don't know about that.
I can build it. Sure as hell can't fix it.
Okay.
welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat, Lisa.
Hello, Lisa.
Hello, Lisa.
Anybody else that's watching, feel free to hop in chat. We don't bite
Only
because
a
this is a podcast. You're not actually here.
Don't worry, you won't catch the Rona by talking to us.
No, absolutely not. And this
You
is going to be.
Can't guarantee that.
I guess
yeah,
we
but that
can't.
wouldn't be our
I
You
guess
never
we
know.
can't guarantee that.
Our
Yeah, you
correlation,
can.
though, was not the causation. So,
Exactly.
don't come at us.
Exactly.
Like if I sneeze right now, you don't know.
I guess you don't know.
Lisa may get it. I'm
Maybe
sorry,
the computer.
Lisa.
You think the computer will get it? It'll be like a computer virus.
Oh, jeez. I hope not.
That was
But,
terrible. I wouldn't be surprised if all of you watching right now decided to leave after I said that. Welcome,
It's
Jalen.
okay if you did. Actually, we
Welcome,
gained
welcome.
2 followers. We gained 2 watchers. So.
Oh, that's awesome.
Hello,
maybe the
Jalen.
alternate is
Hello.
what you're thinking.
Hope you're doing well.
Jalen.
Jalen, I saw that video that
Hey,
you did.
Jalen.
I saw clips of that video that you had just on Facebook recently. The head of the freelancers union or something like that. I think you are now. So that was really cool.
Good job, man.
Congrats, Holmes.
He is the head of the
Jalen,
Freelancers
I actually
Union.
forgot.
I believe so.
Look
I
at
gotta
you
reach
go.
out.
You tell me if I'm wrong, Jalen, but I believe that's what the video I recently saw on Facebook said.
Yeah.
But that's really cool because I would like to say, out of all, like, one of my favorite things that we have in this studio is our pop vinyls.
Yeah, definitely.
It's probably some of the coolest things I get to look at every single day we walk in here.
Yeah, they're loud and proud.
Yeah,
Chilling over there where you can't see it.
Yeah.
It's like in the
Loud.
corner.
you'd be able to see it
I'm
if people
proud.
were in the studio.
Yeah.
Here, but that's okay.
Okay, he's not the head, but he's involved. Well, that's still great that you're involved.
Awesome.
Oh, and that is my mom. Hi, Mom. Thank you very much.
Hello.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Hello, Mama Greer.
you.
Hello, how are you today?
So what are you doing that makes you so busy that you can't come and join a conversation?
I was finishing up IMDb.
Oh, okay.
I'm the.
All right.
He's
What is
finishing up
IMDb? Is IMDb going to close sometime soon? Is there a reason you can't just stop with IMDb and come join this conversation for a
No,
half
you
hour?
know Brim. You know once he's
These people-
fixated on something, he has to finish it before it's done. And then
These
his
people
mind's
are
like
taking
all
time
over.
out of their day. They're taking time
I'm
out
here.
of their valued time out of their day to come join us for a live discussion. And you're just saying, I don't care about your people's
He's giving you
opinions and your
sass.
views. I'm going to just work on IMDb.
You know what? I think he's hanging out with me a little too much. I thought he hung out with us, but he's hanging out with me a little too much, and the sass is rubbing off. I thought there was only room for one sassafras up in here, but apparently it's rubbing off on him.
Bingo.
Just
I have to
saying.
stir the pot, man. If I didn't stir the pot, we'd be sitting here in silence right now.
What?
I got to poke the bear.
Why do I have to be poked?
Excuse
'Cause I gotta
me.
poke
I've
Ollie.
been chatting with you the whole
I
Did
time.
you say
I know.
excuse you?
Yeah, excuse
I do.
me.
I agree. Yeah, no, I agree.
My God.
Excuse you. Oh, my goodness.
I'll remember that time.
I got to figure out which is the way to get this to zoom out a little bit.
It's
Is it
the
this
middle
one?
That's the middle one.
That
yeah.
one?
Go down one.
Oh.
Right there.
What did I... Okay, there we go.
Oh, that zoomed in.
Oh, that's way too zoomed in.
One more. There we go. That's good.
Let's zoom down.
Fish
Okay.
eye, yeah.
Good.
Through a
Am
fish
I-
We're like way
lens.
behind on this one. Okay, cool. Anyway, so yeah.
Hey, for ya.
So what's going on, everybody? How you
I'm-
guys feeling? What you doing?
I like our little transitions that we have going up on there.
What-
It like rotates.
Yeah.
We can't hear you at all. You're talking, but I don't even hear you.
Really, you don't?
No.
Oh wow.
No, you're low. Can we
I'm
can we
very
make
low.
him
Am I
louder?
low?
You don't
I'm
have
sorry.
do you not have your headset on?
I totally forgot to put it on.
This is ready. This is Steve.
That's
ready?
a little better. Hi.
Yes.
All right, there we go.
Yes. No, I'm here.
I'm like,
Hi.
what's happening?
Hi. Sorry.
So live and uncut this week is not so exciting.
It's low energy. It's low energy. What do you expect?
So if you guys didn't see them, you want to pass me one of those, please?
Yeah, I think we showed them last week.
I don't know if we showed them to you last week, but
We did.
you know, we'll show you again. We've got our. This is actually from the first poll, from the the batch. We are actually in production now. The vinyls are actually halfway finished. Now they just need to get painted.
That's
So
fun.
I got pictures I got to show all you guys, which
Cool.
is
Yeah.
really, really neat.
Cool.
What do you call like a big batch bundle of them, in like a big container.
That's
Pretty-
cool.
It's pretty neat.
So, question: would we get it like a big batch where it's almost like what do you call those when we were children and you jumped into them? A ball pit.
It's not going to be that, but we're going to have boxes of them, yes.
So they're
Yes,
saying
yes.
basically we
box
could
pit.
jump into the boxes.
Basically, but, if we break the boxes, then we're not going to have anything to store them in.
You know what? Sometimes you gotta live on the edge.
But
Exactly.
then we're going to be
That's the problem we
doing...
figure out after we break the boxes.
Yeah, then
We'll burn that bridge when we come to it.
when we're ready to, then we're going to have to decide whether we're going to do the boxing of them, of each one's, and do the boxes, which I
Yeah.
thought was pretty cool. I think that was a good idea.
I think so.
Yeah. What do you call it? Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Jalen, did you see that? Did you see this cool little jammy, man? This is pretty awesome. So yeah, so we've got that. We've got the little minis that are also coming. The minis should be here soon. They're gonna send me some pictures of that.
Cool.
Hopefully, I'll get them
Okay.
today. It's just it just trying to keep up with everything, man. I did so much today. My head was spinning. Like I got in here. I was planning on being here early today.
Okay.
And what do you call it? I was just like, all right. Since I got my COVID shot on Friday, and we'll talk about this on air later, I guess. But like I got my COVID shot on Friday, and what do you call it? The Saturday I was like done. I was in a bad way. I did not leave bed, and I was just out of it.
Yeah.
What do you call it? And it was just right back to where I was.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? When I had COVID, so that just knocked me through a loop. Sunday, I was not feeling well until like the afternoon.
Okay.
Then we tried going out for a little while. I felt I was like, I need to get out into the sunshine because I'm in the dungeon all day.
It was
it's
beautiful
like
all weekend.
Yeah.
and I was like, I need to get out. So we went out to Huntington Village.
Nice.
We walked around. We took Jasper, so he got to go out
You
and have
took
some fun.
Jaspy.
Yeah, we took Jasper.
Do you call him Jaspy?
I don't, but they call him everything from Jaspy to Jasperito to
I knew it.
Little Mush and the million different things.
See,
Yeah,
What
what
about
do you call it?
jalapeno?
No, we don't. Not a
Little-
jalapeno.
I think it's a little Galapalo. I'm
Little,
like, what is that?
Little sausage. What do you
Jalapeno.
call it?
That
Me-
one.
Meanwhile,
Yeah.
he's been having his way with his little I
ramp.
guess girlfriend dog. Like, let me tell you, he's definitely
he's
definitely a
being-
Brimstone.
he's
I'll
be-
tell you. I'll tell you.
He's being a little boy dog.
Oh yeah, Danielle cracks up. She's like, look, he's just like you, and I'm like, oh thanks, all right. He's doing it the same way. And
Did you
she's cracking up.
name the stuffed animal girlfriend?
No, and I'm not going to either.
Hey
And-
Danielle, if you're listening, no,
Yeah.
actually don't name it. That's
And-
weird.
and-
Hey, don't do it. Don't
And,
do
and
it.
Danielle wants to go get him snipped soon anyway, so I feel bad. I feel
Oh.
bad. I've never had. I lied. I did have a male dog a long time ago. But aside from that, what do you call it? I have not had a male dog for so many years.
I never did.
So it's
Yeah,
the
I've never-
weirdest thing.
It's
'cause-
rough. It's probably a rough existence.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know how. How am I gonna? I'm gonna feel awful having him getting his nuts snipped. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that's true.
Like, what do you people think? Do you guys think that you should, snip the dogs?
Bob Barker
honest?
said it was a good idea.
Who the hell cares what Bob Barker's has to
I don't
say?
know, he's the man. He's the
Bob Barker.
host, former host of The Price Is Right.
Uh,
He was a steady figure on television for most of my formative years.
He also punched Adam Sandler in the face.
He did also punch Adam Sandler in the
I think
face.
there's
Yes, it is.
there's like a I mean obviously there's a reason behind it. Like if you're going to like have dogs mate, then obviously you keep it. But like for
Yeah.
some reason health wise, if you know that the dog is not like there, you should. There's a reason behind it, and
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember when. I'm not gonna say like I know it, but I know and have heard that there is a reason behind it.
Well, he's purebred, so and I would mate him. You know what I mean? But
Mhm.
he's freaking cute. But I guess that's not what Danielle doesn't want to do it.
Well, you guys
So-
taking like the pictures. You were just like taking all the pictures over Instagram, and I'm like,
Yeah.
wow, look at these shots.
Yeah.
They're great.
Which ones? The ones of Tom?
The
that I-
the bougie ones.
Oh, the ones of the dog.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So Jasper has an
What do you mean of
Instagram
Tom?
now. Jasper has an Instagram now, but Danielle might
Oh,
change
he
the name
does?
of it.
It's gonna
I
be
didn't
dog
know
influencer.
that.
Danielle might want to change the name of it. So what do you call it? So I'm not going to announce it yet.
Okay.
But what
I
do you
didn't
call
know
it?
that.
Yeah, no, we just did it today in the middle of all the stuff that I was doing. So she got mad at me. Danielle is watching for at least a half a minute. She says, "Tom with all the dad jokes tonight." What do you call it, Jalen? I need some close-up shots. We'll get you some close-up shots. What do you call it? Yeah, no. So I was from the whole weekend of being completely whacked out of my brain.
Yeah.
I had so much catch up to do, and I didn't want to like get up, knowing I felt like that the whole weekend,
Yeah.
and then come in here and be shot the entire night. You know.
Yeah.
what I
Yeah,
mean?
you wouldn't want to do that.
So I was like, all right, I'll chill, I'll do it at home. But I got so wrapped up. I had like scheduling I've been putting off. I had like 10 different interviews lined up that I had to sit and put into my schedule. And putting into my schedule means also putting into Grindhouse schedule, which means also putting into my personal schedule when I have to do the interviews and then when they're going to air. So it's like,
it's like doing double the work.
it's and like where you're trying to get everything squared away and taken care of. I'm going nuts. Like between that, I had 3 different phone calls today. What do you call it? And then one which we'll talk about later.
Yeah.
And then what do you call it? Oh my God! The list goes on. I did website updates. I did that, and right in between, I was like, all right, Danielle's like, I think I want to do I think it's time to do the thing. I think we should.
Is that
do
how
the
she
Instagram."
speaks? Is that how she sounds?
Yeah,
Uh,
that's
a
how
very
she sounded to me.
that is a
I-
terrible Danielle impression.
Yeah. No. It's
No,
just-
but no. She's pissed
would
at me.
test.
She's pissed at me because I just went and I did it because I set it up. If I'm good, I said we're doing it. All right, boom, I'm gonna go on. And I've been saying got Jasper forever. You know what I mean? And I figured, all right, well that's what it should be and whatever. And so I went because me with the branding and all that crap. And he's got endorsements. The freaking dog has endorsements. He's endorsed by multiple brands already. I said so. We have to make sure that there's certain things on there to make it look right, and you know how I am when I have endorsements.
I know who the
So-
next. I know the next person going to Comic-Cons.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. He'll get booked. He'll get
be
probably
doggo
booked before
cons.
we do.
He'll get booked.
Doggo Cons.
But no, if you're thinking about it, so it's a whole business that the whole pet influencer thing too.
Yeah.
So anyway, so I went and I put it together. So he has his email. He's got his what do you call it?
He's got his email.
He's a little prima donna, but no, he's got his email and he's all set up and ready to go. And I went and I set up the Instagram. But I set the Instagram up with the got Jasper thing, and Danielle's mad at me for that because I set it up and I didn't even talk to her. Well, and I didn't involve her in it, so she's mad at me. So I'm in the doghouse because I was doing something for the dog. There you go. You know what I'm saying?
All she wanted to do was be involved a little bit.
Well, I get it. but-
Maybe Jasper and Wilma the West, you have to join forces because she has an Instagram for a while.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. What do you call it? So I didn't go and add everybody yet because I was letting her.
Because
No, that's fine.
I was letting her do
Yeah.
her thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was letting her do her
You're
thing.
in the doghouse because the dog. That's
And
great.
it's pretty funny. Right?
That's great. That's
So
great.
yeah. So as soon as it's there, I'll let everybody know and
That'd be
it'll be out
absolutely
there.
hilarious.
Yeah.
My dog hates taking pictures, so she'd never be able to have an Instagram.
Yeah. Jasper loves pictures.
Bella's not a picture person.
She may
Really?
be a picture
dog.
person, but like she'll stay there. At least if someone is petting her and then you take a picture, she'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll never get her to look at a camera though. She'll always look away if you're trying to get a picture of her. She does not like it for whatever reason. Even if like you just hold your phone
knows.
up in front of her, she just knows what's coming and she'll look away and like hang her head down and just not look at the camera.
Oh,
Or
she's
just pay attention
sassy.
to everything else other than the fact that you're trying to take a picture of her. Yeah,
Man.
that's my dog.
Danielle said
Dogs.
that Steve's mic is low.
Yeah, I know. I think I just.
I'm barely talking.
I
That
definitely
could
just
also
fixed
be a
it.
factor too.
Yeah.
That could be.
Very much so.
Yeah. What do you call it? Anyways, so anybody who's hanging out, I know you guys are hanging out because I see people in here. Talk to us. Let us know what's going on. Speak to us. We wanna hear you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what did you
absolutely.
eat today? I want to know what you ate today.
What did you eat today?
Yeah, it's important. I had cookie dough before.
I had garbage.
You had. I didn't eat anything.
I had cookie dough before.
You
I
had
had,
garbage.
I had a half a sandwich and then I had cookie dough.
So I pull up to
And he had garbage. There you go.
No, I pull up to
Nice.
the studio and what do you call it? And I could swear that I saw Steve's furry face. And I'm like, yeah, but that's not his car. And then I'm like, is that Steve? So I'm like looking like towards him, but you weren't. I don't know if you were not looking at me. You must have been looking down because
Yeah,
I'm
I
like
was probably
I'm like
on the phone.
waving and like I see nothing. So I was like, that's got to be Steve. You know, like because
Yeah.
right now his beard is like super bushy.
It's
Yeah.
beardy.
What do you call it? So
I gotta start taming it a little more.
So you do whatever you want.
Oh,
I,
no,
no,
no.
I'm just saying like it.
No, personally, I want to start taming it a little bit. I still want it to let it grow, but I gotta like take care of the stragglers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I I was like, it's not the same car. Maybe it's not Steve. I was like, no, it's got to be Steve.
Mhm.
But that's what I'm saying. It's so bushy. So I was like, but it's got to be Steve. Like
Yeah.
I just got an eye doctor test, and I have great vision. Okay.
20/20 vision.
So I know that it's got to be Steve. So
He has
I
the
get
best
my
vision,
stuff.
the greatest vision. Believe him.
So no.
All
I,
the best doctors say he does.
no.
I
I,
know,
ju- I did.
know.
I got because I had to get it for motor vehicle.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
So what do you call it? I went over to the car and it was him, but it was his father's car. I thought he got a new car. I was like,
no, my car's in the shop.
I was gonna say congrats on the new car.
I wish. No, that car runs nice, but it's not my car.
Yeah.
It's a temporary for now. 'Cause
Gotcha.
Mine's in the shop for a catalytic converter. Yay!
People were stealing those out of cars around me,
Yeah?
like not fairly
Really?
recently, probably within the last couple of years. Yeah, people were just going in and stealing them. At,
Can't
like,
have
houses
this in
around
West
mine.
Babylon.
Yeah.
Hello, John. How are
hello,
you?
Hello.
That's just crazy.
Welcome to the chat.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, Uncle.
So, like, wouldn't it be like more conducive to just get a new car?
Yes and no.
Okay.
Also, one is the cost. Two, I did the math on what I need to do to get this new car that I am thinking about. Don't
Right.
want to say too much yet because I'm still on the fence with it.
Okay.
For the amount of money to get this new cat in the car, the converter, it's going to cost me about $100 a month overall for like to have my car for the next year. And since I like this car very much, I don't want to let go of it just yet. You know, got a personal attachment to it. It's the longest car I've actually owned without someone else slamming into it while either texting or
Yeah.
driving, slipping on ice, or choosing between a flagpole or oncoming traffic. You know.
I feel very attacked.
So no, that wasn't towards you. That was me.
No, the texting and driving part.
Oh.
I'm putting that I'm attacking
Oh
you
yeah,
on
okay,
that.
sort of. No, but I was T-boned by a texting and driving
I know.
18-year-old.
I know.
Which cost me my first real car that I owned with my own money. Which
And
was
your
great.
virginity.
No, but definitely my first car-related anger and accident.
Yeah.
So that accident almost turned into a homicide. Yeah. So you know, I want to keep this car as long as I can because we redid the whole car basically.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly. So like recently, like I had the body work done on it. It had a new engine put into it like 3 years ago because the gasket blew, and now it's really just this one piece, and that's kind of it. You know what I mean? So like
Yeah.
to have this car for one more year to be in great condition, I could probably sell it for a decent amount when I'm done, and it'll still be running very well for the next couple of years down the road anyway. Whoever buys it,
Well, that's the
So-
question though. Now, but
or
if
if I trade it in. you know?
So if this is the last,
Mhm.
upgrade that you
Mhm.
need for it to actually, because
Yeah.
you put something new in once every month, you know what I mean? For
it
the
feels
last
like it. Yeah,
year and a
definitely.
half, you know
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like, which happens with older cars,
Yeah.
you know that. Or
This is a car from 2009, so yeah,
Yeah.
and it's a Jeep, so you know, lights always on, but everything still apparently still works, but it just won't pass
Oh, yeah.
inspection because of it.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's at the end of the day, I mean, so then maybe you'll wind up keeping the car. I mean, you never know.
maybe, or maybe I'll lease for a little bit, then buy out that lease. I don't know. Maybe I'll just buy a car and just do a monthly payment outright. I don't know. Like I'm still like once again on the fence
Yeah.
with how I'm doing everything, but at least now I have a whole another year to make that choice.
Yeah.
And I mean, I have a decent amount of money in the bank to do it, but I'm saving for a wedding. I'm saving up for
Yeah.
moving out of my current home. Like I'm doing a bunch of things.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's-
Life.
That's a little more important to me than a car that still drives.
Yeah, exactly. As long as you
Yeah.
got something that'll get you from point A to point B, it doesn't necessarily matter if it has all like the bells and whistles. You know, if
that's really. the
it
main thing.
drives, it drives. You know.
No, I like
exactly.
his car.
There's
I
nothing.
still got an Oxport.
You're talking to somebody
Yeah.
that absolutely hates buying cars. I
Mhm.
hate
I know
having to
you
go
do.
buy
I
a
like
new
Steve's car.
I know you do. No, my car is my
I
Jeep
always
is
liked your
fairly
car.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My car has been very nice. It's been pretty spacious with storing and traveling
Yeah.
when we did our early days before we started getting rentals and everything like that, which was great. And it's saved our butts a few times on short breaks,
Yeah.
so that's good, you know.
Yeah.
So I can't really complain.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
You've
It is
come a
what it
long
is.
way, Charlie Brown.
I think so.
Come a
Maybe.
long way.
Maybe.
I love these little things that are animated on this this live.
That's what I'm saying before.
Oh, they do look very cool.
They're
You're welcome.
great.
Yeah.
They do look very, very cool. I wonder why we
I'm
spent.
glad we thought of it.
Yeah, we spent all day, or we spent a good portion of the day last Wednesday, creating alerts for when people share the stream, and I
Mhm.
don't know why they haven't come up one time. because they have the.
I
stream
think you
has
need to
been shared.
have something.
I don't
running
think
in
they're
the
Facebook
background.
alerts. I just figured. I don't think they're Facebook alerts. I
They're
think
probably
they're.
Twitch alerts.
I think they're Twitch or YouTube alerts.
That
now
would
I
make
think
sense.
about it.
However, though, you do get a little feed of who's been following and sharing.
Facts,
so
yeah.
technically, we get that.
Did you
Yeah.
set up the other one that I gave you?
I didn't set that up. I didn't set up that whole thing yet. I haven't had time.
Mhm.
I was probably gonna do that this coming
Nice.
Wednesday.
Yeah, because
That's
that
all in
one
here.
I made another thing for what do you call it? Where there's 4 going across, so it's like
Oh, at the
all us
bottom.
going across the top,
Yeah.
and then on the bottom has the chat and
Yeah.
and stuff there. So
Yeah.
you know, so this
Okay.
way we
There's
have,
other formats that we can work with. Yeah, I mean, it's still going to be a fun
I
little
like
thing.
it.
We'll figure out what works.
Mhm.
Yeah, no. So this way we can do a bunch of different things, and doesn't have to be the same all the time.
Mhm,
You know,
mhm.
but this
Switch
is
it up every now and again.
this is fun.
I still laugh at those pictures because it's just so great.
Oh, excuse
Yeah, it's cool, right?
They're caricatures. They're great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
What do you
dumb.
call it? So for those of you who are watching live, make sure that you check out either you can either go to my site, you can go to the Grindhouse Radio site. The grindhouseradio.com. Does the guest chair have a cam set up too?
Not
no,
yet.
it does not have a camera set up yet. I think we have something in here that could set up a camera at the guest
I mean,
chair,
we
but
do
we
have
to,
that
Get this
extra
one right
camera. We
here.
could put that up.
Yeah, we can
So
do another
technically,
2
yes.
cameras in here.
yeah,
Just not the Q2Ns that we have from Zoom.
Yeah, the cute.
yeah.
What do you call it? Anyway, just before I forget, if you go to the grindhouseradio.com right now, you go to the blog on there. There's a crazy awesome contest going on for the Haunted Mansion. It's a what do you call it? For Disney Haunted Mansion. It's a replica of the sign that's right on the outside of the Haunted Mansion.
Mhm.
It's being done by Kat Cressida from Disney. She's awesome. And what do you call it? We're looped into that. So if you guys want to check that out, it's for a great cause. We're going to
Yeah.
talk more about it on air for the regular show, but if you guys want to check it out, now you're getting to see it before everybody else. Just go click it and check it out, and get yourself
Yeah.
entered.
Welcome
So,
to
anyway.
Stuff and
Haunted
stuff and things.
Mansion.
This sign
Yeah.
looks awesome.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
unreal awesome. Like literally somebody walked up to the Haunted Mansion in Disney World, ripped the sign off the face of it, and then walked out.
Yeah.
It's
I am
insane.
your host, your ghost
Your
host.
ghost host. I love the Haunted Mansion.
So do
man.
I.
It's that dude.
Yeah.
So the guy who did the replica sign was a former Imagineer.
That's
Mhm.
awesome.
And what do you call it? And he's done all the different signs and
I was through his
all the
Instagram.
crazy stuff. Yeah, it's
Nice.
a pretty awesome stuff. So
You know he's talented.
yeah, no,
It's
he's-
always
he's
really
got
cool that
nice
Disney
stuff.
actually lets people they have their few people that they're like, okay, you can make these not in the park. You can not work for us anymore, but still make these if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's
Yeah.
like there's normally if you were just you were caught putting these out on Etsy or something like that, Disney would send you a cease and
Destroy you.
desist
Yeah.
before you sent out your first sign. But
He might still do some stuff with them. I could be wrong.
he does a lot of charitable stuff.
But he does. This is all he does a lot of charity.
yeah, he does
stuff.
a lot of charity stuff.
So
yeah.
and I know this contest specifically. I know this for a fact is Disney approved and it's going through
Oh,
Disney.
yeah.
So
Oh,
so it's very.
Praise my Disney.
Very,
Love
very
you.
good
Good.
contest, and the prize is just freaking awesome. So check it out, guys. You get to see the picture, you see what it's all about, you get to read it, figure out how to enter the whole 9
I
yards.
feel like whoever wins that, they have to. That there should be written something in there that you have to have a room that is Haunted Mansion themed. You have to.
Oh, that'd be cool.
You have to now.
you know that
Or Disney
Or a haunted closet. Or
Disney
This is
or
my
just-
haunted closet.
Or Gothic themed. Or Disney themed.
you know that what do you
Disney
call it?
villains.
I can't believe I just blanked out on what I was
Yeah.
saying. Oh my lord! All right, give me a minute.
What was it about?
Room.
No,
Haunted, whoever
it's Haunted
wins.
Mansion. Yeah, no, it's Haunted Mansion.
Welcome
Disney.
to the Haunted Mansion.
No,
I am your
is it
host.
about the stretching
your
room?
ghost host. Ha,
Has
ha,
to do with
ha,
that,
ha.
but it's not complete. Hardwick. So Hardwick actually has that in his house.
Has what?
He has the replica of the stretching room and all
Really?
that stuff in his
Oh,
house.
that's cool.
fun.
I'm pretty
cool.
sure. I'm pretty sure it's.
That's
Uh,
really
Does his
cool.
room really stretch?
that I don't know. I have
Or
not
is
been
it his
to his actual
imagination?
house.
Oh.
Wow.
I love that ride.
Loophole.
I love that ride.
Which one is that?
You know, they're not running that room right now.
Mhm.
The stretching room is not functioning at Disney World or Disneyland. Well, I don't even think the Haunted Mansion's open in Disneyland, but Disney World, they're not doing the stretching room right now
Yeah.
Aw.
because of COVID. They're literally just having everybody walk right through and get onto the ride.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
Disneyland and Disney California Adventure is going to be open April 30th.
Yeah. But today's Monday. I forgot Magical Mondays. Show should be up right now. Actually, we talk about that.
Hey, we do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, Hendrik.
Hendrik.
So, hey,
Hope
Hendrik.
you're feeling good.
So, okay, so there was an auction years ago, and Neil Patrick Harris wound up spending $172,000 and change on a Disneyland Haunted Mansion painting, and then Hardwick was a part of that but bowed out. But then he got one of his own years later because he has like all Disney stuff and horror stuff and like all.
It's like Neil Patrick
That's awesome.
Harris, John Stamos have like two of like the celebrities that have like two of the biggest Disney collections.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
John Stamos is another massive Disney fan.
I never knew that. That's
I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
I think he's got like
The
one of the
Greek
Dumbos.
man.
He's got one of the Dumbos from like the Dumbo ride.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you guys the story of what do you call it when I was over at TNA Wrestling, and I was backstage and they had all of the stuff from all of the Dr. Seuss rides and everything?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I think you did.
I told
did.
you guys about that,
I
right?
believe you
Yes, you
did.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I think we brought it up like a couple weeks ago too.
Did you?
Funny.
Yeah, you did.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
That
Well,
just
we brought it up. We didn't mention it, but like we didn't say the whole story. But like it was just like a thing in the wind.
I could have had a piece of Seuss history.
You could have had a piece of canceled Seuss history. No.
Seuss. Yeah. What do you call it? What would you guys have done if I did that to you guys? Do you remember
If
the story?
if you did what?
Yeah, yeah,
Not-
yeah.
So okay.
I
remember.
genuinely like,
If
I
we were-
remember
if-
you telling a story. I
So
don't
we
remember the
So we were
extent of it.
backstage. We were backstage
I think I
at
remember that story.
we were backstage at TNA after doing the couple of days at TNA, and what do you call it? I had two of my friends in the car with me, who were also there for the weekend and doing getting scouted, and what do you call it? We were on the way out, and we were in the back lot. So on the back lot, there's like just strewn everywhere, like pieces of different rides. And since it was in between, the area it was in, there was just like a lot of the stuff from the Dr. Seuss ride was there, like in the area that we were. So there was a giant freaking Seuss head, like it wasn't Dr. Seuss, but it was one of the characters.
Yeah.
So I stopped the car. I jumped out of the car.
Yep,
I'm like,
okay.
I'm taking one of the heads.
Yep, this is the story.
And I jumped out and I grabbed the head and I stuck it in the trunk, closed the hood, and then jumped back in the car. And then they were like, "Oh my God, what are you doing? What are you doing?" And I was like, "I'm just messing with you guys." So I got out, took it out, and I put it back in, back on the ground, closed the trunk, got back in the car, and started driving. Well, for those of you who don't know, there are cameras everywhere there. So as we're pulling up to leave, at the booth they stopped me, and they were like, what do you call it? Excuse me, sir, we need to check the car. Blah
Do
blah
you
blah.
have a head?
I'm like, well, why, sir? Whatever do you mean?
You know what you did.
So then they checked and they looked puzzled because they actually thought there was something in the car.
What, they
I
didn't
wasn't gonna
see-
leave
they
with
didn't
it. I was
see on the
joking.
cameras that you put it back.
No, because they were probably like all freaking out. What do we do?
Yeah, probably.
But I wasn't taking it. I was just messing with it. But
Yeah.
it was it was one of those things where in a million years I wouldn't have stole it. But it was like there. I had to freak them out.
Oh yeah.
But what would you guys have done if I would have done something like that with you guys in the car?
I would have taken the keys out of the car and I would be like, "No!"
We're
You would
putting
have
that
freaked
back.
out. You would have freaked
Oh
out,
yeah, I
right?
would have freaked out.
Because they I'm pretty sure I started driving too, and they were like freaking out, like, "Oh my God, oh my God!"
You're gonna get us arrested.
And
We're
then
gonna get thrown in universal jail.
And but what do you call it? I didn't go
Maximum
further than like
security
3
prison.
feet.
Yeah.
But it was really, really funny. It was funny. I mean, look, I was young, I was wild. It was great. But
You
what do you
didn't
call
commit
it?
Still
larceny.
wild.
I didn't steal it. What do you call it? But it was funny. It was quite amusing.
Hola, Jenna. Welcome to
Hey,
the chat.
Jen. Hey,
Hello.
Jenna.
Welcome to the
Hey,
chat.
Hendrik.
Hey,
What do you
hon.
call it? Yeah. So I mean, that's just like the mini version of the story.
I
funny.
have a rule of thumb. I don't steal, but I definitely don't steal from major theme parks like Disney or Universal.
No,
They will find you.
they will find you.
Yeah.
It's like a needle in a haystack.
Yeah,
What do you
like
call
Liam
it?
Neeson.
And
in
they'll
Taken.
find that
They'll
needle.
find you.
They've got that extra strong magnet that'll just suck it right out.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't know where you are, but I will find you.
But I will
And I
find
will kill
thee.
you.
They
It's-
probably enlist Liam Neeson to come find you.
You guys,
Probably.
you guys would be so scared. You guys would have.
Call Liam.
You guys would have all been like freaked out. I think Steve would have been
I
fine.
know.
Steve would have been like, "Yeah, let's take it. Let's
And I'd be
do
like,
it."
Do we floor it? Do we floor it?
No, I feel
Do we
like Steve.
floor it?
I feel like Steve would be a little puzzled. He'd be like,
Why?
"What do I do?"
It would be more along the lines of, wait,
Danielle just
why?
Yeah.
just called you out.
Why?
Yeah.
Said you weren't young.
Put that back.
Shut up, woman.
Wow.
You know, she's-
You know, International Women's Day was not that long ago, sir.
Listen, she's my goddess every day, but she's still an a-hole. Doesn't mean
Wow. We don't have that much time left, and that's how you're gonna end this. That's how you're gonna end this live and
Wow.
That
uncut.
means you got to watch next week, so we go back and forth next time.
Yeah, I thought
You
I
heard
was
it here
sassy.
first.
Y'all
Brim
are
says
sassy.
women are a-holes.
No, I did not. I just
Quick,
said
let's
I
reinterpret
said
it.
My wife is.
Excuse me.
No.
Excuse me.
She knows I love her. Even she's mad at me.
We know.
So just be mad at me.
You weren't young. Well,
I wasn't
watch,
young.
It was probably
how
like
many years ago was that?
I-
When was I? When did I do TNA?
09?
Is it still an
10?
octagon ring?
2000. Yeah, it was before you guys.
Yeah, so like what, 2010?
2000.
2009?
2015.
I was
2009,
fresh.
2010.
I was still in high school. Well,
I was
it
graduating high
2010, I just
school as
graduated.
you stole Seussical. Got it.
It was from the Seussical. It was from the Seussical.
I remember the story, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was so cool. It was so cool. If I knew that I wasn't gonna get caught, I still wouldn't have taken it. But I would have really thought hard about it.
Yeah.
He would have been more
And now, GHR will never be allowed in Universal.
Nah, Universal's
though.
that's my favorite theme park.
If-
Let me take that
Universal
back.
is great.
Not Universal. Islands of Adventure is my favorite theme park.
Okay.
Okay.
Disney's right after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
No offense, Disney.
Disney.
He
Yeah,
wasn't.
no,
So
that's
She's
question
still
though,
laughing.
with the car though, like if you went through security, was the head big enough for them to be like, even if you were like, yeah, I'm gonna go through with this?
Oh, it took up the whole trunk. It took
Okay,
up the
so
whole
they
trunk.
would have seen it.
Yeah.
Unless
yeah,
you
no.
had like a blanket cover.
No, it was closed. Like the trunk closed.
Okay.
So like it was. I mean, it was a big trunk, but it
Yeah.
it was like the head of one of the characters. Oh, it was like 2007ish. Danielle said, "Okay,
Oh
All
wow.
right, close enough.
I
Fair
was in a 10th
But
grade.
she's
I
just
was
maybe,
a
so even
sophomore in
she's
high
not
school.
sure.
yeah."
She's going through all the years now.
2008.
Do I hear a 2009?
Pick a year, any year.
That's funny
But,
though.
And
Yeah.
usually she's good at this. She's usually good at picking out those times.
That's
and-
You
all
know what?
good.
She's a little upset with you about the whole Jasper situation, so
Yeah.
she's throwing out different
She's
stuff.
gonna do whatever she wants. I don't care. Just do it. What do you call it? That's just it is what it is. What do you call it?
I do think we're at the end of the uncut, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys,
We got some more show to get to.
I'm
We
sorry the energy was not all here today.
I
What do
think
you
we were
call it?
pretty energetic.
I think
we're
we're
okay.
We weren't too bad.
I think our voices were very
Yeah.
present.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just so laid
I
back.
think
right
our
now.
voices were heard. Did you
think
hear
so?
our voices? Were we bad?
Did you hear our voices?
Yes.
Mm.
Anyway,
And if you listen to the podcast portion, rate, review, subscribe, and we do this 6:30. Well, it's 6:30, right? That's
Yep.
when we usually start this
6:30.
every Monday on the Grindhouse Radio Facebook page. Or
Please
right.
remember.
and YouTube. We do. I think we do stream on both that and YouTube.
Yes, we do. And please remember to spade and neuter your pets.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
follow us on all social media
Yes.
because we there, and that's when you'll know that we're live.